For first exercise, we did rope extensions, the cable, just to really warm up the joint. I did a few sets just to get that blood in there, not trying to strain my elbow anyway. So did maybe 3 sets and then one heavier all-out set. But for arms, I'm trying to keep it higher, more like toward 12, 15 reps. Otherwise, I feel like I'm cheating too much, not using the muscle that I'm trying to target as much as I'd like. So yeah, I just did 15 reps with the rope, trying to not just push down, but back also. When you have a longer rope like I have today, that allows you to really target that long head of the tricep, like I mentioned before. And now we're going to the second exercise. I'm going to do a reverse grip tricep extension, target again the long head of the tricep. Third exercise, we're doing a skull crusher here at the cable machine. I really love that movement because it allows you to have the same tension throughout the whole range of motion compared to like a free weight movement. So I feel like it doesn't stress your elbows as much and you can really focus on the squeeze on the tricep. I do like the free weight movement also. I just like to change it up, but for now, I'm trying to build up my strength, keep my elbows healthy. So that's why I choose that one today. Okay. All right, this is my bread and butter, really the mass builder exercise for tricep today. So that's the exercise I'm gonna spend the most time on because I'm gonna try to work myself up to find the best way to get the most out of it and go all out on it. So I'm starting light. I started just with the bar, just see how it feels. Now putting 245 plates on it. So we have 135. We'll see where we land. Just slightly increasing, not trying to burn myself out, just get the feeling in there, get the mind-muscle connection going, get some blood in there until we reach the heavy set for the all-out set. So let's go. Alright, so we finished the tricep part of the workout. Now I'm starting with the biceps, and today to change it up I'm doing alternated standing bicep curl. I just do a little trick to that. I'm doing right arm, left arm, both arm, left, right, both, right, left, both, and vice versa. So I just like that movement. It allows you to do actually 2 reps in a row for one side. Gets a little, keep you focused and just confuse you a little bit. So I think it gets a great pump from that. Let's do it. Alright, second exercise for the bicep part of the workout. I'm doing a concentration curl, which is great for the peak of the bicep, which I need the most. So I'm doing 4 sets here, 12 to 15 reps, really controlling that negative and make sure I really turn and sweep it in my hand to the extreme at the top and hold that squeeze for a second before going to the negative. So that's the second exercise, and we're gonna do 2 more. So let's do this. Alright, third exercise here, we're doing hammer curls. So what I like about this movement is it targets the brachialis, which is gonna help enhance the peak of the bicep by pulling the bicep. You know, when you develop here and you get strong, it's gonna pull your whole bicep toward the outer side of your arm and give you more peak. So it's a really good complementary exercise to what we just did, the concentration curl that was developing the peak of the bicep. Like 4 sets here, 10 to 15 reps, just control the negative. Alright, so last exercise for today's workout. This great machine here that really targets the peak. So just, here I'm trying to get more blood in the bicep. Just finishing up. I'm doing like 2-3 sets here only, just to pump up the bicep after all this and leave with a good pump. And that'll be it. So let's do it. thing I learned around, throughout the years training arms especially, is weight's not really a big factor here. Trying to slow down the reps, especially if you have a hard time. I mean, if you have genetically gifted arms, this doesn't apply to you obviously, but if you're trying to develop your arms and they're lagging body part, don't focus too much on the weight. Trying to use a smaller weight, lighter weight, and slow down the reps, especially the negative. Control it, squeeze it, really feel that muscle contracting throughout the whole range of motion. Feel that pump and leave it to that. Just build that pump, don't overdo it. Just keep your volume down, making sure you get a great pump and live and feed your muscle. So if you're trying to do too much weight, usually you end up using less of the targeted muscle. So for example, if you're doing a bicep curl with a bar and you have like 60-70 pounds on the bar, you're lifting everything with a very isolated, very controlled movement. It's all on your bicep. You're lifting 70 pounds with your bicep. Now you're putting 100 pounds on the bar, you're lifting half the weight with your shoulder, or with, using momentum with your back. Half the weight is off, now you're only lifting 50 pounds with your bicep. So you might have more weight on the bar, you have less on the muscle actually. So keep that in mind when you're working out and trying to make it feel harder. That's what bodybuilding is about. It's trying to be in a mechanical disadvantage to really isolate the muscle we're trying to train. Alright guys, this is it for today's workout. We got a good arm pump, and now it's time to go home, eat, and do other things. So make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel if you like this content. Leave a comment to let me know what else you want to see, and see you next time.